addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 no permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
First and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And he's got Woods. It's complete. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. A give, and here comes Williams. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's called in on the left by Nakua. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he will get into the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown, L.A. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Lions 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Here's 2nd and 9. At the 31-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Right side. Complete to Nakua. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he will score. Jordan Addison. Touchdown Rams. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, faking the give. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six. These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Here's a 2nd and 9. The motion man is Sanders. On the carry, it's Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
The motion man is Sanders. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run over center with Williams. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd and 6. The motion man is Sanders. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The motion man is Sanders. Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. And Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This throw, left side, caught by... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for
well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Up the middle they go. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Back to throw. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going up top. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. A carry now for Chandler. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's second and 10. A run now for Chandler. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the ground, this is Chandler. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Let's go.
2nd and 11.
Ready.
They'll run it here with Chandler. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Brian Branch in on the tackle. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
So on comes Joshua Carney to try this field goal. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A short one there, caught by Kittle. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So a 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Now Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the mark. And they have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.